how to start your day off right and bypass negative routines or habits. One of the best tools that I use is visualization. The funny thing about routines and habits and our realities and the life that we're creating is that once you have certain thoughts that just build over time and you think those thoughts over and over again, like I say in a lot of my videos, it starts to create a certain reality for you. And this reality just starts to gain power, and it's almost like it has power over you, and all your choices become unconscious and you start running on automatic. So you start doing the same things that you do every single day. You have the same patterns, you have the same habits, and then you start to define it as your personality. But your personality is just an accumulation of thoughts that you've been thinking for a very long time and habits that have come from that. So the best way to kickstart yourself into new habits and new routines and a new version of yourself is to start by visualizing. When you wake up in the morning, don't just roll out of bed and jump into your day. Visualize. Visualize what it is that you want to create. Visualize the version of yourself that you're moving towards. Visualize that you and the emotional state that you're feeling in the reality that you want to create. Once you're doing this, you're downloading those emotions. That frequency is becoming a part of you. And you're starting to consciously decide how your day is going to go. You're consciously choosing the emotions that you want to experience. You're consciously painting your life. You're creating your life yourself. You're not allowing your unconscious thoughts and beliefs and habits and routines that have just gained so much energy over time to just sort of start taking control of your life and taking control of your day. The morning is the best time because when you wake up, you don't have all those habits kicking in. Your mind is still coming from a state of rest and a state of less resistance, and you're fresh and your mind is open and those patterns don't start to kick in. Stay in bed for as long as you can, maybe 20 minutes. 30 minutes maximum, and keep visualizing the version of you that you're creating. Keep visualizing your desire, keep visualizing what you want. When you do this, eventually you're stepping ahead of your momentum, you're stepping ahead of your past momentum, and you're starting to be the one in control of how your day is going to go, what you're going to experience, and most importantly, how you're going to feel. The second trick, or how to bypass your negative morning routines, is to do something exciting right away. So if you're done visualizing and you get out of bed, you brush your teeth and you do the normal things, then the old patterns and the old thoughts and the old energies and the old emotions are going to start to try to take over because they've gained power over time. What you want to do is just jump into something that excites you right away. Whatever it is that you find that you're passionate about is the first thing that you should start doing. If you ask yourself, what is going to be the most exciting thing for me to do today, whatever the first answer to that question is exactly what you should do. If you find that you start making excuses, you start trying to talk down the answer to that question, you find yourself maybe feeling guilty and you should be a little bit more responsible with your errands and your tasks and the things you have to do for the day. All these low vibrational triggers that I talk about in my previous videos: fear, shame, guilt, unworthiness, and lack. These are the things that could come up that they could prevent you from actually taking action on your highest excitement. These vibrations are just your mind being afraid to move into new patterns and new realities that it's unknown to it. You're moving from an old version of you and you're taking actions and you're feeling emotions that are in alignment to the new version of you, and your mind is just a little bit afraid and it just wants to pull you back to your old patterns. I always say this in my previous videos, to be aware of these techniques that your mind is going to use to keep you small and keep you in your old habits. And just the knowledge is going to empower you. The knowledge is going to help you to make the choices that are going to move your life forward in the direction of the you that you want to become. Follow your highest excitement. The beliefs that are coming up that are surrounding this excitement, don't listen. Just move in that direction. And with time, when you find yourself visualizing when you wake up and then following your highest excitement, you're going to find that this is going to be your new automatic pattern. And when you're excited and visualizing positively, you start a positive momentum every single morning. After maybe 90 days, I believe 90 days is a good set point. You're going to see that this is going to start happening automatically. It's going to be your new subconscious habits. It's going to be your new way of responding every single day, therefore creating new results every day, creating a new experience every day, and a new emotional state. The way you're feeling is the most important thing. not your actions, not your activities, the way you're feeling all through the day. Feeling in a positive emotional state is going to help you create much more positive life experiences. The third way to start your day right and bypass negative emotions is to tune yourself to a positive frequency. I like to write. Writing helps your mind focus. The more you write, the more your mind is focusing on what it is that you're writing. So once you wake up and you visualize, and maybe you try doing something exciting. If you can't do something exciting in that moment, I suggest writing something positive. Writing as many pages as you can write until your mind starts the wheels turning on a positive momentum. Keep writing until you start feeling that passion, that life, that exuberance, that excitement, that those ideas rolling in, till you start feeling yourself smiling, feeling good, feeling positive. Write on something that feels good. Write on something that you appreciate. Write on something that you feel passionate about. If you keep doing this for at least 15-20 minutes, or as long as you have time for, you will find that you've already created a positive momentum for the day. You're going to find that the rest of your day is going to move a lot smoother. You're going to experience a lot more joy. You're going to be much more clearer and much more capable of handling whatever tasks and challenges come your way. So these are the 3 ways that you can start your day off right and bypass negative habits. 1 is to visualize before you get out of bed. The second way, to find your highest excitement and follow that excitement. The third way is to tune your frequency to a high vibration. Appreciation is usually the best way for me. I appreciate you. I love you. Please subscribe and enjoy. I am Goddess Green.